Yeah, hi. Good morning to everyone. So, is it audible for you, online people? So, just confirm, give me your confirmation so we can start the session now. Okay, thank you. So, let's begin the session. Yeah, hi. Good morning to everyone. Audible for you? Just confirm, give me your confirmation. Okay, so let's begin our session. So, yeah, before starting my session, just let me give you few instructions to you. So, just concentrate on the topic. Whenever I'm just explaining anything, just be concentrated on that. I'll explain very clearly. And then, if you are having any doubts, first thing is what you can do. You can paste your doubt. I mean, you can type your doubt in the chat box. So just be ready with your question in the chat box. First of all, is just concentrate on the topic explanation. Don't interrupt the uh, explanation because the flow I will explain. So just at the end of the topic discussion, you can ask your doubts. That means you can, especially last 10 minutes, we can go for the doubts section so that by the time sometimes your doubts will be clarified by the time. So because few things maybe comes in the next few minutes, but by the time you're already having a doubt, right? So that's why my suggestion is just we will take last 10-15 minutes for the doubt section. Still, if you are having any doubt, do one thing, just post it on the chat. So generally, I will open the chat box in between. Whenever I'm just explaining, I'm opening the chat box and I will see, I'll take questions from the chat box. That is the best approach. And for you also, for everyone, it is the best approach because we can concentrate on the explanation first. That is what one thing. Second thing is that is what your doubts will be clarified. Just post it on the chat box, and or else we can take everything in the last 10 minutes as a doubt section point of your question and answers point of view. Okay. So that is what one small thing, just take care of you. Okay. So now let's start this session. So let's start our Java training now. Yeah. So just thanks for joining everyone, first thing. And now we are just taking care of the Java training. And here we are here for the Java full stack training as well as core Java training also. Right? Yeah. So before entering into the Java training or before entering into the technical discussion, let me provide a overview about me. So about me means, so for simply I'll just close within 1 minute. Yeah. So my name is Dilip Singh. So I'm from Hyderabad only. So I'm staying and I'm working from Hyderabad only. So currently also I'm working as in one of the MNC company as associate manager. Okay. So with 12 years of experience, 12 plus years of experience. So currently also I'm working because I'm just a real time working person. I'm just taking morning hours only classes. There is no evening classes, as that is why still I'm a working person. Okay, yeah, Kerala, and I already left Sai. Okay, so now I joined into our company. Okay, yeah, so that is what about me with respect to my experience. So 12 years I worked as a Java developer only, and as part of this career, I got chance always working as Java developer, especially backend things only. I can say I never worked on front end point of views. In only couple of scenarios, I worked as front end times, but most majority of the times I always worked as a Java backend developer. Even right now also. Yeah, when it comes to skill set, yes, even like you, I also learnt Java in Hyderabad, Amirpet in 2011 and 12. So after that, I started my career as Java developer, and in between that, I started working on other technologies also. And after that, I got a chance to work with Spring application, and after that, Spring Boot. And from last 5-6 years, especially yeah, I can say like last 6 years, I'm working on Spring Boot as well as from okay, and I'm working on the microservices architecture applications. Microservices applications. So that means now I'm good with Spring and Spring Boot and microservices applications as well as their architectures. So what are the advantages of microservices applications and all? So this is all I'm good with that. and I'm already working on this kind of environment right now also. Okay, so that means as part of our Java training, I'm going to take the end-to-end Java technologies as a training point of view, Java, Spring Boot, microservices, and everything. So it's all going with the, I mean, my flow always goes with the real-time training point of view only. So what is the point of real-time training here? It is, it's not like I will also go with the theory, because few people should know the story behind the concept, what exactly, how to answer in interviews point of view. Along with that, I'll try to make sure always things being projected in the real time oriented. So that means I'll take, however, in real time we will take requirements. So generally there is a word, generally people will hear more and more in the real time application called as requirement. So based on the requirement, how we are making the analysis, and from that analysis, how we are making the coding. So first of all, making analysis, identifying solution. So you have to identify the solution for that requirement, and then you will go for the coding, and then you will go for the test, and then you will go for the testing, and then you will go for the some stage called as live. I can call it as live. Live means finally our logic is being used by the real customers or end users, we can call it as. So this is how things will happen in every real time application in every company. So similar point of view also, when I started Java, when we are entering into the step by step new topics, what I will do is I'll try to make sure most of the times taking things with respect to requirement point of view, so that, and I will take multiple examples, different industries, like that I'll try to make your training. So initially little bit you may feel difficult with respect to this terminology along with Java terminology. So but after few days you will realize like, okay, definitely you are learning something better than others, because it's, that is what my things will go only always with respect to how I'm working in my current office. So how I am discussing with my colleagues, how we are making requirements, how we are discussing, so how we are making solutions and making the coding, okay, specific to that, like however we are doing on daily basis in my office. So same point of view I will also do with you with respect to training. Okay, so yes, this is what, just how I'm going to take the training point of view. And yes, when it comes to training experience, I started providing training in Accenture in my career first time. So I started providing training in Accenture first time into 6 years, 5 to 6 years back in 2018. In between 2018 and 19, I provided training to the Java people, Java freshers over there. There I started my training career. After that, I continued my training career from last 4 years. I'm continuously training in my free time, like morning hours especially. Every morning hours I'll run 2 3 batches. Even earlier I was part of other training institutes also, like Naresh IT also I've taken there Spring Boot and microservices continuously for 1 year for multiple batches. Okay, so this is what my about me. So now let's start more into what exactly our Java training is and what is the use of learning Java. First thing is, when we are learning something, first of all we should know what exactly, what are the advantage of it is. Otherwise there is no use, right? There is no point if without knowing something, working on that is there is no meaning. So that means it's a meaningless. So that's why what I will do right now is, okay, we are all here for the Java training, but my point here it is, why Java, why not others, why only Java? So these things we will discuss right now in today's session. So that means we are just identifying the importance of Java programming language from the other technologies, other programming languages. That is what my point here it is. Okay, why only Java, and where Java is involving, in which scenarios. I mean, especially my these sessions will help to freshers who entered into, I mean not freshers, who graduates, who is learning first time programming language. So they should know all these things. I mean they are looking for this kind of details. That's why I'll take each and every details. First 2 3 classes we will see the stories around the Java programming language, why Java, why not other programming languages, I mean, what is the importance of Java like that? First 2-3 sessions will go, and third or fourth session onwards, your actual Java programming language will start. The concepts of the Java programming language will start from maybe day third onwards, it will start. But these sessions are very important because that is what my point. Without knowing why Java, why not others like that, start learning Java is meaningless. So that is how just I'll give you a overview why only Java, where Java is involving in our day-to-day applications or in our day-to-day life, and how what are the job opportunities also. Generally, I'll show you the job opportunities, how it is happening from last 30 years with respect to Java language point of view also. I'll try to show you in the current session. Okay, so if you have any career related doubts and all, you can take. Yeah, Spring Boot and microservices are not same. Spring Boot is a framework, microservices is a architecture. So you can implement microservices by using Python, by using .NET also. So that means it's an architecture. I'll come back. Probably tomorrow I'll give you again what is Java, what is Spring Boot, what is microservices on high level. I'll explain tomorrow. So then you'll realize, you'll come to know that why we are learning along with Java, Spring Boot, I mean microservices. Nowadays, when you are considering yourself as a Java developer or you want to try as a Java developer, I'll show you those details. That is what I told you, job opportunities level, what exactly you need, and what is the difference between Java and Spring Boot and microservices point of view. I'll give some small overview in first 1 or 2 days classes. That's what I told you. Even today's class onwards, everything is important for you because you are knowing the history, you are knowing the background before starting the real Java training. So I'll come back to you and I'll explain you very clearly what is Spring Boot, why you are learning Spring Boot along with Java, and what is the importance of microservices. I'll try to show you with respect to job opportunities point of view. What industry is expecting nowadays, we will see everything step by step. Just give me few minutes of time, then you will come to know that all these things. Yeah, that is what I'll come to know that, Sai Krishna. That's what I asked. Why only Java? Why not other? Okay, your question is I already taken. So just wait for the answer. Okay, fine. Now, first of all, why only Java? Why we are learning Java? Why not other things on point of view? We'll take. Okay, now what I will do here it is, first of all, where we are using a Java, I'll tell you. Then why not other programming language? Then we will take. First, we need to identify where we are using Java in our software industry. We have to take. Yeah. So now, for example, whether it is a Java, I mean full stack application, whatever it is, what I will do generally is let me open one website. Flipkart website I opened, right? So if you are seeing here, you can see some front end user interface. And whenever you are clicking on login, it will ask enter your mobile number. Once you are entering your mobile number, it will validate your mobile number and it is showing like this is a invalid mobile number. If you entered a valid mobile number, then it will show like, okay, a OTP sent to your mobile and please enter that OTP. Even though you are entering wrong OTP, again, what it is saying, OTP is incorrect. So how these are all functionalities are happening in a web application, sorry, in a website or in a software application. So we can call it as software applications, guys. Generally, website is okay, but please start now onwards considering it as a software application. Generally, as a real-time terminology point of view, we will call it as software application as a developer point of view. As a end user point of view, like as a uneducated maybe people point of view, they will call it as website. But as a Java developer, as a technical person point of view, we can call it as applications, software applications like that. So now how it is identifying when you are giving the wrong mobile number, invalid mobile number, when you are giving the correct mobile number, then you are getting OTP on your mobile number, and then you entered wrong OTP, then also it is saying like wrong OTP. And once you entered valid OTP, then what it will do immediately, it will show you here your name, your addresses, your previous orders, whatever you made, everything will be displayed here with respect to your mobile number, your account only. So how all these things are happening? How all these things are happening with respect to Flipkart, with respect to Gmail, with respect to Amazon, with respect to Facebook, with respect to Instagram. So how it is identifying whether you are giving your right mobile number, your right usernames, your passwords, all these things, right? So these are all software applications. Now the point here it is, in a software industry, generally why we have to create the software application. Now my next question here it is, why we need a software application. Okay, generally Java will be used for to create a software application. We will use the Java. Okay, Java, Python, .NET, like that. So we have so many programming languages, not only Java, Python, .NET, C++, different areas, different programming languages. Okay, to create a software application. But my point here it is, why we need a software application? Why we need a software application? Yeah. So for example, I'll give you some real-time scenarios. Based on that, you can only tell me. Now, if I take a scenario like 1980 scenario, so I want to send, for example, assume you are in Hyderabad and your family is in your native, and you would like to send some amount to your parents. So I'm talking about 1980 situation. Then what is the options you are having and how much time it will take? So definitely, can I say like within 1 minute or maybe within 10 minutes? Can I say within 10 minutes? Is it possible at that time within 10 minutes? No. 100% no. Why? Because the reason is at the time there is no technology. Technology means at the time you don't have phone pays, you don't have Google pays. Even you don't have proper bank accounts also. Even your parents also doesn't have bank account at that time. So having bank account itself is only for something like higher level people at that time. So there is no bank account for you and your parents also. Then how will you send the amount? So there is some other options are there. Something like money order. Okay, you will go to some post office, you will make some money order, and then it will take. They will say like, sir, it will take 3 to 4 days of time to send this amount. Okay, then you will say, okay, I'm okay with that. Then finally, after 5 days, your money is going to your parents. So this is what the a human life, real life situation, a human reality situation. Now, similar point of view. If you take in one more scenario, for example, even 1990s point of view, I'll talk. Okay. Now, I want to eat food. So something like I don't want to, I mean, there is no food in my home and I want to eat outside food and I want to get food from a good hotel only. So from a restaurant. So now in this case, you are having lot of money in your account also. So you want to order food for your friends and whatever it is. Now what you used to do? So and you need food in 30 minutes. So what you used to do at that time? So that means in such case also, what is the option? Is it possible to get within 30 minutes on without stepping to your home? So you are staying in your home only, is you have to get the food. Is it possible? There is no possibility in 1990s. So what is the one option? You have to take a vehicle. Sorry. See, this is how you have to understand the scenarios, guys. Any programming languages. Why, first of all, these are all things we are doing. It's not simply just we are doing like that. No, it's all things related to human life. Okay, now what you used to do at that time? You will take your own vehicle or whatever it is, or if it is far, then you will only go there. You will only go there, you will order the food, you will collect the food. Okay, you will collect the food and you will come back to your home. So that means you are making lot of manual effort. You without your intervention, you cannot get food at 20 years, 15 years back. So that means you'll collect the food and you'll come to the home. So by the time it will take 1 hour time also. But you are already having one more work at that time. So what? So another work you are doing. So parallelly, you have some other important work also. But what you can do? There is no other option to get the food except you are traveling. So that means these are all challenges in our human life at one point of time, right? Similarly, you want to go to a movie. For example, if I'm talking about 2000 scenario also, when I'm going to the movies, if there is a movie release, whatever it is, if you want to get a ticket, so whatever it is, movie releasing, it is favorite hero, whatever it is, there is only one option. We used to go to the midnight to the respective theater and we used to stand in the line. Okay, at midnight itself, and there is no guarantee whether you will get the ticket also or not. So you're spending almost to get a ticket itself 5 to 6 hours at one point of time. Yes, this is reality. And then there is no guarantee whether you will get a ticket also or not. But still, if you are getting a ticket, but it is taking 5 to 6 hours, and you need to go there, and where you are going to the theater point of view. So this is what real time scenarios. Now these are all problems in the human life with respect to sending money, with respect to getting the food, with respect to entertainment point of view, education point of view. Even in 2010 also, I'll tell you one more scenario. In 2010 or 11, when I came to Hyderabad, I mean at the time of my graduation is completed or post graduation is completed, 2010 or around 11. So I want to attend Java training. I want to attend Java training. So there is no option at that time like online classes. 100% offline. Not even 1% also online. Why? Offline at that time. So that means why? The reason is first of all, there is no mobile technology at that time. We don't have any soft phones. That is reason number one. Second thing is we don't have proper internet connectivity at that time. That by the time there is not much technology, so that's why people who would like to get the software training, that the only one option offline, and they should travel to Hyderabad 100%. There is no other option otherwise. They should travel to Hyderabad or whatever respective areas. They should travel and they can attend only offline class in the classroom. So these are all scenarios in our human life. Now how can you mitigate, how can you overcome all these solutions within less time? Now if I am taking these are all scenarios into current scenario from last 4 5 years, what's happening last 5 years I can take. Okay, so you all know what's happening in the last 5 years. Now if I take in all these scenarios, scenario number 1 will take 1 minute. Scenario number 1 will take only 1 minute. So you can send your amount, I mean, you can send money to anyone else within 1 minute nowadays, because there is a software application called as Phone Pay, etc., Paytm, etc., Google Pay, whatever it is. These are all software applications. So because of the technology, because of all these software applications, you are able to send the money. So that means now what Phone Pay companies did at that time, they identified the problems of the humans, and they identified this problem. Okay, people are taking longer time, people are suffering a lot with respect to money transactions. So can we find out a solution or not? So they thought, if something we bring everything into phone level, into a mobile number level, when they are having a bank account, so that they can send simply within 1 minute, like that they got an idea and they implemented that Phone Pay, similarly Paytm, similarly Google Pay, etc., etc., etc. But as a human, you are able to make everything in 1 minute. You are making everything in 1 minute, right? Similarly, second point of view, food. Yes, nowadays the scenario is I can without okay stepping out single step also, you can get food within 32 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. So that means in that 30 to 40 minutes, you are doing your own work also at your home. For example, I am teaching the class now. Maybe I ordered my food also. So by the time my class is completed, I'll get my breakfast also. Right? So that means you are doing your own work and you are getting your food without stepping outside. So how it is possible? Yes, because of the apps called as what we are using nowadays, Swiggy, okay, so whatever it is, Zomato, so etc., etc., etc. So now this is also a human problem. Now business observed, okay, humans are facing with respect to food. When they want to get some food, they are traveling alone, and sometimes, okay, they don't have time also. Sometimes they are having other important works, but still they want to get the food. So why don't we? So this is a problem. These are all human problems now. These are all human problems. So now they identified all these problems. Now what they did is they identified all these problems. Okay, similarly, this is also one of the problems. Sorry. Okay, this is also a problem. So now for this, you have a solution called as easy movie ticket, something like that, whatever it is. So you can have now maybe next week a movie is releasing, but you are checking tickets available or not. in an app called as Book My Show or Paytm Tickets, something like other apps also there, right, etc., etc. So now these people also what they did, Book My Show also. Okay, people are facing with the movie tickets, so they went into all theaters. They made a tie-up with them, and they made all the movie theaters tickets are showing in their application, so that now as a human, as a customer, I can open the Book My Show at my home itself, and I will verify if tickets are available. I'll book immediately within 1 or 2 minutes. I'll i'll make the ticket booking. Sorry. Yeah, so within 2 minutes I can make, I'm booking the tickets, just 2 minutes of time. Now you're not traveling. You're not wasting 6 hours, 5 hours like what we did in our 2000 time, like that. So if movie tickets are not there, simply you will feel like, okay, there is no movie ticket. Let's try for another day. So that means you are making future day bookings also. So, but you are making everything at your home only. So that means this problem also rectified. Similarly, this problem also rectified. Now you are all attending via Zoom, so on, so other applications, YouTube. So many technologies came, so many things came, learning apps came, so whatever it is. Now you are making 100 percentage. Now the things came like 100 percentage online. So there is no need to travel anywhere else. Wherever you are sitting, wherever your home is available, from there you are making your own trainings, right? So that is possible now nowadays because of technology. So these are all human problems are identified, and they created software applications, and because of that software applications, now what's happening, humans are getting benefit. Now PhonePe is a business company. They made an application, they released into the market. As a customer, we are using that application, so that we are, as a customer, as a human, we are getting benefits. We are also getting benefited. At the same time, because of you are using PhonePe application or Swiggy, whatever it is, they are getting amount also, their commission or whatever it is. They are doing their business. So that means now what you have to understand here, it is why we are creating software applications, to resolve the human issues. To resolve the human issues. So now, in there is no problem in the world, then why you will think for the solution? So that means to overcome humans problems with respect to, so tomorrow also people whoever here assume identify the problems in the society, guys. Okay, in surroundings, that is what startup ideas. Identify the problems, what's happening in your real life. Okay, in your neighbor's point of view, your colleague's point of view, your school point of view, whatever it is. If you are observing the same problem, in same common pattern in the problem, you can, if you are identifying solution for that, and if that solution is you are feeling like a good solution, then you can also start a small software application. You can also create a small software application, okay, related to that problem as a solution. If you are created a software application, and if you are releasing that into market, maybe you will also become a businessman. So this is what happens. For example, now you take in Jepto. You know what is the age of Jepto owners? Anyone of you tell me? As a technical people, you should know all these newses also, guys. So do you know what is the age of Jepto owners? Anyone knows? I don't know names. I forgot the names, but I know the faces. I remember the faces. I know the things. At least, any guess? So this Jepto also got popular from last 3 4 years after Corona, I can say. Within 10 minutes home delivery groceries, right? So their age is below 25 years. 25 years. So they are just, I think, 24, 25, around, I mean, around 25 years. I can say like around 25 years of age. Yes, 22. That's what I told you. Below 22, 25. So that's what they got an idea. They thought like, why we can't we delivered groceries to the home within 10 minutes? Okay, they earlier also there are solutions. It's not like there is a solution. Okay, earlier also there is a solution like okay, big basket, something is there. But they used to say like, we will deliver after 24 hours. If you ordered right now, we will deliver you after 24 hours. Now they captured that point. Customer is waiting for 24 hours. Why we have, okay, why can't we make it in 10 minutes? So they identified that problem. They came up with a solution. So they worked on that problem. They identified a solution, and that solution they implemented into an app called as Jepto application, and that Jepto is released and they made the market, and now the Jepto becoming, okay, $1 million of application or a business. So that's why you can also, there is a possibility you are also becoming as a businessman with respect to the identify the problems, come up with ideas, come up with solutions, and create a software application. So that is how startups are coming out. It's not like simply okay, all of a sudden they become businessmen. Okay, so that is how the real stories will be done. Okay, so there are so many things like that. So many stories are there. Okay, if you go and start listening the stories about Abibus, he will say why he started Abibus. Because when he want to go to his hometown, he didn't find, he went to what, that bus counters, he didn't find any ticket. So then he also realized why can't we bring it at online so that I can verify from my home only. So like that he created the Abibus. Similarly, if you go to the ID batter, you know that ID batter, right? So this is also, if you listen about this story, he is a Karnataka guy. So he also came up with an idea. He observed in his native place like people are fighting about the batter and they are not able to get the batter. So idli dosa point of view. Then he got an idea why I can't create, I mean, make this batter in my home and why can't I supply? So like that he started his business with 10,000. Karnataka guy. Okay, so then now this code is, now this is almost more than 100 crores of company. So that is what the things are coming out. So why I'm telling here it is, finally everything is a software application. To overcome this human being problems, we are always creating the software applications. Okay, now come back to the technical. So to create a software application, we need always a programming language. We need always programming languages. To create any software application, we need a programming languages. So when it comes to the programming languages, we are having .NET, Python, okay, similarly, so many things, C, C++, like that, Java, whatever it is, we are having so many programming languages. But when it comes to a real, okay, this kind of, especially Flipkart, Amazon, Gmail, Book My Show, this kind of software applications, people used to choose always a preference called as Java programming language, especially as a backend. Front end point of view, I'll tell you. Okay, so as a backend, Java people will choose most of the times. Why? The reason is I will explain you. For example, now when it comes to the full stack, okay, you know that there is a word called as full stack terminology. So what is a full stack here? When a person, for example, I'll take the Flipkart application only. Now with respect to Flipkart application, give me a moment. Yeah. So with respect to Flipkart application only, so what is going to happen with respect to, if I want to create a Flipkart application, so you need to know few things called as front end as well as back end implementation. So now when it comes to the front end implementation, so you need to know the technologies called as basic technologies HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and so maybe Angular or maybe React, whatever it is they are using. Okay, Angular, React JS, something like that. You have some frameworks, front end related frameworks. You should know all these technologies. You should know these technologies. So by using these technologies, what you are doing, you are creating the front end. So what is the front end here? Something you can see with our eyes, user interface. It will be called as user interface also. Front end is nothing but user interface. As a customer, as a user, I can see with my eyes blue color logos, this images, this menus, this logos, this search bar, whatever it is, I can see in the sense this is all implemented by using these technologies. So that's why, I mean, these technologies. But whenever I'm clicking on login button, if I'm entering once my mobile number, clicking on request OTP, and immediately the mobile number is verified, it is existed or not, and it is saying invalid mobile number. So how it is verifying in the backend? So who is saying that this is an invalid mobile number? And whenever I entered my valid mobile number, okay, how Flipkart application and deciding as this is a valid mobile number because I already created earlier account. So that's why it is Flipkart is saying yes, this mobile number is a valid mobile number. So I got OTP. And if I am entering again wrong OTP, so it is saying immediately OTP is incorrect. So who is deciding whether it is a correct mobile number or not? Whatever the OTPs I received on my mobile number, whether I entered properly or not. So you're seeing all these messages. So that means in the backend something is happening. So in the backend something is happening. So that means now in this case, one of the scenario I'm taking, guys. I'm not saying like, okay, that is the only one scenario. One of the scenario point of I'm taking. So that means you will write all the logic implementation with respect to business scenarios. With respect to business scenarios is going to happen always with respect to backend. With respect to backend. So that means by using either Java or Python or .NET like that. Okay. So in any software application generally, in general, you will use this technology stack. You will use this technology stack. So that means front end will be common whether you take any Java, Python, .NET. So in with respect to backend only things will change always. With respect to backend only things will change. So if you can use only Java. I mean, if you are using Java along with these technologies, if you are using, you can use Python also as a backend along with this front end technologies as part of any software application, Phone Pay, Google Pay, Gmail, Instagram, Facebook, okay, your college websites, your university websites, somewhat like that. Swiggy, Zomato, all this. Now Netflix, Prime Video. So .NET also you can use along with these technologies. Now in this case, as a job, when as a person, when you know these technologies, okay, and whenever you are knowing the backend Java technologies, then you will be called as a Java full stack developer. Java full stack developer. So Java full stack developer. Okay. Similarly, when you know Python, so then you will be called as a Python full stack developer along with this front end technologies. Now, along with this front end technologies, if you know the .NET, I mean, if you are using, I mean, if you know the .NET, you are learning .NET or you are using .NET, then you will be called as .NET full stack developer. .NET full stack developer. So that means in this case, what is the pattern you observe? User interface point of view, the technologies, okay, whatever you are having nowadays is common always. User interface point of view to design front end. So the colors, logos, images, whatever it is. Now, in the real time, whatever the business scenarios you are having, like generating the OTP, I'll give you some scenarios. Generating OTP, okay, storing user information, storing data, and as well as validating data, whether mobile number is correct or not, your email ID and password combination is correct or not. So, validating the data. Whenever you enter wrong email ID or wrong password, immediately what Gmail or other applications will say invalid credentials. So that means data is being validated. So similarly, whatever it is, when you are uploading the photos on Instagram, so where those photos are getting stored, who is processing that stores, and whenever you are logging back to your Instagram again, so you can see all your old photos. So that means from where those photos are loading to your application level, your mobile application level, or maybe your web application level. So these are all real business scenarios. Calculating the, for example, if it is a Swiggy application, you will in front end what you will do, I will add two biryanis. So then it will show you like 500 rupees. I will add two more, okay, something like starters, and it will show like 600. And I will add two more, some other, okay, things, some other items I will add, snacks or whatever it is. Then it will say like 300, 300 rupees. Now, these are all should be calculated, total amount, and as well as government will have some rules, GST rules, like 18 percentage or whatever it is. Again, on top of this total, they will calculate what is the 18 percentage GST amount. So they will get around, assume like that, they are getting 200 rupees amount, something like that. Now this plus and delivery charges based on your location, sometimes they will charge the delivery also. Now they are charging 40 rupees deliveries. So total amount became, for example, 2000 rupees. Now sometimes they will give you coupons, okay, some what offers, you applied offer and you got 70 rupees offer, so that means finally your bill came 1930. So these are all calculations. Now why I'm saying this, these are all calculations will always happens only via backend programming languages. So that means in a software application, when you are having front end and back end, any real time business logic execution, implementation, calculations, validations, okay, comparisons, whatever you will do, it's always happens only via backend. Only via backend it will happen. So that means in this case, what front end is doing is whatever backend is validated, simply if you are passing those things to the front end will display it as it is. Front end will display in a beautiful format. Now I told like I given invalid credentials to the front end in a black letters. I mean simply as a text to from back end to front end. Now what front end people will do? I mean front end logic will do based on the HTML and CSS. They will take this text into CSS format. I mean whatever it is, they are applying CSS and they will display in a proper red color format like this invalid. Like in a stylish format, they will display like this invalid credentials. Like that they are displaying it. But who is deciding here? Who is deciding whether it is invalid credentials or not? Backend. So who is deciding, okay, what is the GST amount and what is our final amount after all the calculations? Okay, again backend. So that is how things will happen always with the backend logic implementation. So that means by using either Java or Python.NET. So now with respect to whatever the applications we are talking, for example, I am taking, okay, these are all problems. Phone Pay applications, Paytm, Google Pay, Swiggy, Zomato, Book My Show, Paytm tickets. Okay, similarly, Zoom accounts, whatever it is. Whatever the software applications we are using, Instagram, Facebook, Gmail, whatever the applications we are accessing via internet point of view, I'm telling you. Even your Netflix, your Amazon Prime Video, whatever it is, you can take whatever it is, Hotstar, whatever it is. Front end and back end will be always there as part of the software application. Now, what is our next point here? It is we understood now simply what is a front end and back end. Now, the next question is why only Java? Yes, I'll tell you, just concentrate on here and I will show you that in the internet also. Now, for example, I have a business, okay, and I have my friend also have a business. Now, what I did with respect to business, I created my software application. So I have customers like around 1 million customer. 1 million customer means 1 CR, 1 crore. Okay. Similarly, my this guy also having business. He is also having around 1 million customers. Okay, fine. Now I decided my software application for my business by using Java. Okay. And this guy decided backend as a Python. This guy decided as a Python. So now we started creating our software applications. Now with respect to Java point of view, okay, if I'm going to so and so company called as Infosys or whatever it is, for example, and if you are explaining your business to them, what they will tell is, yeah, Infosys or whatever company it is. Now they will tell you, okay, if you want to use Java and its associated technologies along with the HTML, CSS point of view, we will charge, okay, we will charge something like 2 CR amount. Okay, in Indian rupees only, I'm telling you 2 CR. Now they are saying like Python point of view, sir, this is all reality. Okay, please understand. They are saying like I can complete your application in within 1 CR. If you are giving 1 CR amount, I'll complete within 4 months and I'll give it to your software application so that now you can use you can give your software application to your customers. Now this guy told it will take around 7-8 months. Around, sorry, small. Yeah. So now this guy told like we will take 8 months of the time. Okay. So this is what it. But still I said, okay, I'm okay with the amount. I'm okay with the time. Give it to me. Now finally our software applications are ready. Now one fine day, what happened here it is. One festival is there and you are announcing a sale, festival sale. Okay. Generally our application on an average every day people will use 10,000 users. 10K users on an average per day. Generally 10,000 users will use your application per day. But you announced some sale, 50% sale or whatever it is based on your business. Now all of sudden on that day, okay, people started using your application like around 1 lakh users. 1 lakh users. 1 lakh users people will use. Here also 1 lakh only. This guy also announced 1 lakh. Now with respect to your software applications, what will happen here it is, your Java application definitely will give, okay, stability. I can call it as stability. So why? Because the performance issues. Now your Java application, this Java application will definitely make stability in the application, and it will serve all the 1 lakh users. Okay, for example, I'm telling you guys, but in reality, if you are using Flipkart, Big Billion Sales, Amazon and all, not 1 lakh. People will log in at a time 21, okay, to 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs also. When especially on the sales, even I announced like first 1 hour, you will get 20% extra also. So once the sale is started midnight, if you are ordering in between 12 to 1 a.m., I'll give extra 20% also. Then what we will do as a customer point of view, we will wake up at that time and we will try to utilize this 20% also along with 50%. So like that, people will all of sudden people will start using that application. Now with respect to Java application, it will serve all the customers with stability. Your application will not go down. So it will give better performance also. So that means better performance. Now, what customer will do in this case? Customer will make orders. In this case, customers will make the orders and they will satisfy. Okay, you given all the orders and their orders are success. Okay, and everything is good. But here, some reason, okay, the application is going slow. Performance is going slow. So what is the point when it reached to the 50K users usage, your application slowly going down. Slowly performance is going down. Performance is coming down. Now, when people are keep on coming, then they will see slow performance in your application. Slow performance. So that means now people are trying to make sure. Yeah. Now people are making sure. Okay, your application is behaving very slowly. Now, at the time of 80,000 customers using at a time, okay, then your application there is a chance of going down also. So that is what in software applications sometimes when you are going to the government offices, especially on some special days, so people will say like server down, server down, server down. The reason is every day it will work, but why on that day on that time servers are down? Because all of sudden we will have some date, cutoff date or whatever it is. So all at a time people will try to access from their computer same application, so that at that time few applications will not, okay, tolerate the traffic, the user's traffic, then your application will go down. So now other customers are trying to use and they will start promoting like this is the worst application, this is the worst application. They will announce the offers, but when you are trying to go to their orders, ordering something, application will not work properly. It will very slow, and sometimes it will go down, and your orders also getting failed. Your orders also getting failed. I mean customer orders. Now they will start, okay, giving negative feedback about your application. Then what will happen after 3 4 instances? People observe same behavior in your application. They will say like this application is a, okay, useless application. Don't use it. Okay. So that means in this case, what's happening? Your business is going down because of the what performance of the application. But here people are trusting this application means because this is never ever given any outage, because this is all of the performance. Now that's why people will choose Java programming language when comparing with the other Python. So what I will like to show you here, it is Java versus Python. See here, now I will ask you a few more questions. Why Java point of view? Now, as a person, I spent 2 crores when as an investment for the software application. He spent only 1 crore. He got his application in 4 months, but I got in 8 months. It's okay. I spent 1 CR amount extra and it took 4 months extra time also when comparing with this. But after that, result of the application is always stable. But here there is no guarantee what is going to happen. So why? Because Java is going to give a lot of performance when comparing with the Python point of view. Now as a businessman point of view, going further, you also realized, and this guy also realized, and he also started making that application into Java by spending again some amount, and finally he also converted your application with respect to Java because he also would like to make to the same stability. So that is why business people, when they are creating any software applications, banking applications, net banking applications, ICICI Bank, Bank of America, whatever it is, people will not worry about the investment of money what they are doing. They will worry about the performance of the application. They will always concentrate on the performance of the application, and they will spend some extra amount, and they will give us a lot of extra time also to bring a quality of product, so that in future customer should not complain over your application, your performance should be same at any point of time, whether it is less users, more users, big users, okay, whatever it is, at any point of time your application should have stability and performance point of view. So that's why still Java is leading the market when comparing with the Java, okay, and other programming languages. I will show you some graphs or whatever it is. Choosing between, see, I'm just typing in the internet, between Java and Python often involves weighting their performance characteristics. So Java is faster execution, Java is generally faster than Python. But what is the one more thing you have to realize here, it is Java is very, sorry, Python is very easy with respect to learning, with respect to application development. So that means even .NET point of view also. So your application will come in the less cost, and your application is taking very, okay, with ready in 4 months itself. But the problem here it is, okay, it's not about how much time you implemented the application. It's all about the application is being used by how many customers and all. Business point of view, more important is customer satisfaction is more important. Here customer is dissatisfied. So he started promoting like this application is worst application, don't use it. Your business is going down. Now other customers are saying this application is always good, never ever went down. It is always okay, whatever they are making the promises, and your application is working as expected, we are making the order successfully without any failures. So this application is going slowly up, so this application is going slowly down because of the performance issues. So Java is always having a faster execution comparing with the Python. So as a businessman point of view, I will think always about the performance. That is what, guys, even in our real life also, what we will do, you are earning 5 lakh, okay, 2 3 lakhs for month salary, okay, after some point of time, and you are having good amount. Now you want to buy a mobile. Why not you buying only 15,000 mobile what you are buying nowadays? Why? Generally we will think about, let's go for 1 lakh rupees budget. Why? Because you know that definitely 1 lakh rupees mobile will give better performance. And why still Apple is running in the market in the world number one? You know the reason? We will make the memes like 12 to 15 phone looks like same cameras, nothing else. But no, that's not the reality. Okay, it's all about technical point of view. There is no other phone can compete with the Apple phone, because if you take a Samsung phone also, okay, Galaxy, whatever you can call it as, if you are spending 1 lakh 30,000 here, and here 1 lakh rupees for the same Galaxy phone, after, it's not about the day one, it's not about the, don't think about the day one. Day one both phones will give same performance, or sometimes it Samsung may will give little bit extra performance. But after using 2 years your phone, now test Apple phone and Samsung phone, 100 percentage Apple phone will give better performance than Samsung phone. That means now if you are opening a camera, quickly it will open, like however day one it is open, same way it will open. If you are opening camera or some photos in your Samsung mobile, it will take longer time. So that's why, as a technical point of view, people will still know the reality. That's why Apple is still making the market. Okay, that is what people are observing. Now I also realized that. So I used a mobile from last 3 years till today also. I'll feel like the day one however it is giving the performance, same performance it is giving. That's why people will say like, once you are started using Apple phone, in future you will not move to any other phone. Means it's all about the satisfaction I have with respect to performance. Whenever I open my mobile in my 3 years of career in Apple mobile, never ever went down. I mean hanging, very rare case. But Samsung will not happen like that, any other phone, not only Samsung. So that is why people will similarly here also Java and Python point of view, even .NET also, I'm not saying like .NET also. So that is why Java is performing, okay, from last 30 years continuous market. So if you see here Java versus Python, okay, it's not popularity. I'll need performance indexes, but I'll tell you why Python is little bit popular nowadays. I'll come back to that point. But performance point of view I'm talking. It's not about popularity, it's all about performance. Yeah, Snowflake, something they are talking. Popular programming language working with big data and okay. Java is compiled language, meaning it. Okay, leave about all these things. What is result? Generally speaking, Java is faster and more efficient than the Python. You got the point. Snowflake is the biggest company. They are itself telling like Java is definitely faster and more efficient than the Python. But why Python is okay get popular is, I'll tell you, because of nowadays data science, okay, artificial intelligence point of view. Yeah, I'm telling you again, data science point of view, and as well as artificial intelligence point of view. There are some libraries available, more libraries available in the Python language. So that's why people are using with respect to data science and artificial intelligence areas, machine learning, all these areas level, Python. They are using only in this area, guys. And one more truth, Python language is introduced into market before Java itself. But Python got popular especially from last 5 years. Python got popular from last 5 years. Why? The reason is from last 5 years only the artificial intelligence, machine learning, all these concepts came into the picture. That's why then automatically Python also came into the picture. But Python is already okay released before Java into market. Java is released I think 30 years back, but before that itself Python is released into the market. Okay, so that means why Python is not popular from last 30 years, only from last 5 years, in the sense it's only because of machine learning, I mean this artificial intelligence point of view. But when it comes to the pure and core software applications, like whatever we are seeing, Gmail is implemented in the Java language. Okay, Netflix also implemented on the .NET, sorry, Java language. So if you see here, Netflix architecture, you know how much big company Netflix is? A very big company, okay, worldwide. So one of the topmost big company. So if you go and see here, they are talking about what are the technologies they are using as part of the architecture. So if you see here, I don't know whether the written technologies are MySQL. See, this is all Joule, Netflix Joule, these are all implemented in the Java only. Okay, and especially microservices architecture. And this is where they used only Java. I know Spring Boot, Java and Spring Boot. So that is how things are happening. So every larger application will use always better performance programming language, not how much quickly we completed the application. So why only Java? Is it clear now? Anything else you want? Yeah, security is also one of the aspect. When comparing with security also, yeah, that's a good point. So when it comes to the not only performance, even security point of view also, Java will give more security when comparing with the Python applications. Not only Python, .NET also. So that's why from last 30 years, the market is leading like anything, guys. Java point of view, there is no down and up. Okay, there is no downfalls with respect to Java. Continuously, the market is going very stable for the Java developers. Okay, like this. Python point of view, what happened? Python at one point of went to zero, and because of artificial intelligence level, data science level, it became little bit up. But again, when it comes to the pure application development point of view, there no one will consider Python. Okay, like a software. But data science, data analytics is different. Data science, data analytics, artificial intelligence is different. Okay, so that section itself different. It not come this things will not comes under the development, application development. With respect to application development, people will use first priority as Java only. That's why every banking company, every real-time software companies, I mean every e-commerce company, video streaming applications, even what it is. Amazon Prime Video also implemented and developed by using Java languages only. Okay, so that means that is what the reality of the Java programming language. That's why Java is making the market. Now you are clear why Java, why not other programming languages. So whatever the website you go and see, wherever you see the Python versus Java point of view, they will say like always Java is always efficient than the Python with respect to performance, with respect to security also. Syntax wise, learning wise, Python is easy. I'm not saying that, but application reality, why Java is still people are using in the sense performance, performance, performance. People business will always think about the performance, but not the how much quickly you created the software application. That is why Java is making always a better when comparing with the, see, when should I use Java over Python? So you just go through these kind of things. Whatever I explained you right now, those things will only see performance advantages of Java versus Python. Java is a compile, whatever it is, you will come to know that what is a compiler and all. But performance point of view, preferable choice for performance critical applications. You got the point now? Performance, wherever performance is matter, the only preference is Java. Like net banking applications, per second how many transactions will happen with respect to net banking, whether it is ICICI Bank, millions of transactions will happen. So in such case, performance is matter for the ICICI Bank or maybe some other banks. They will not think about, okay, in the less cost I am getting the project. No, they will think after the project creation is completed, how that application is behaving. That is what matter for them. So that's why when performance is matter, people will use always Java. So see, that is what the reality of the Java point of view. So you guys are clear now? Why Java? Why not? Why when comparing with the other? See, trending is different, reality is different, guys. Don't trust the trending. I'm not saying Python also not good. I already told you very clearly. Python is got popular. Python is being used in the data science and data analytics point of view. Okay, so what is the point of data analytics and all? That's a different story. Okay, that will not come under the application development. But when it comes to the application development with respect to critical applications, banking applications, okay, where millions of customers are there for that business for a software application like Netflix, Google, Instagram, Python, okay, sorry, Instagram, Facebook, all this. In the back end, they are using always Java only. In the back end, they are always using Java only. Okay, so this is why you have to learn the Java, or this is why people are still having market or still preferring the Java is this is the reason. Okay, where Java is involving. Yes, I completed that point also. Where it is involving with respect to backend level. With respect to backend level. So do any things. Like for example, you are transferring amount from your account to your friend account via PhonePe, whatever it is. Okay, you want to transfer 2000 rupees to your friend account. So now what you will do, you will go to the PhonePe application, you will select your friend number and you will enter 2000 rupees. And you are clicking on the send and it will ask UPI pin and you will enter the UPI pin, correct UPI pin, and finally, okay, it got like transaction failed and it is saying like insufficient fund. So that means what happened in this case? Your whatever enter amount you entered, it's not automatically transferring to your friend. In between some logic is executing. What? Okay man, you are entering 2000 rupees, that is fine, but let me verify first of all in your account how much amount you are having. You are having 2000 rupees or not? Your account is having only 100 rupees. You are having only 100 rupees. Okay, but still you just tried like that. Now they are doing, once you enter 2000 and whenever you enter UPI pin before sending amount to your friend account, what they are doing, they are verifying, okay, transfer amount is okay less than available balance or not. Okay, false. That means you are having 100 only. That's why you got this insufficient funds. So the amount is not credited to your friend account. Now you have 3000 rupees or 2001 rupees. 2001 rupees. Then definitely this is lesser than available balance. Then yes, you will not get this message. Then amount will be transferred to your friend account. So these are all calculations. These are all calculations. Okay, how much amount is available or not. Like that in PhonePe, are you the only one person is doing the transaction? No. Per second, nowadays in India itself, maybe lakhs of transaction will happen per second. I'm talking about 1 second itself, millions of transactions. Million means 10 lakhs, guys. So for example, I'm taking 2 million, 20 lakhs transactions will happen per second itself in the entire India level itself. I'm talking. So then how we are managing all these 20 lakhs transactions per second? It's all about again performance matter. So in that kind of critical applications, people will always use what? Java as a performance point of view. That's why Java is marketing. Java is still having the market, but I know that still people are okay worrying about Python with respect to easy of learning. It's not matter of easy of learning. Realize the okay reality, guys. I'm telling you. Don't what attract to the easy way, easy concept. Sometimes people will say like Python is going to be completed within, I mean, Python is very simple when comparing with the Java. Yes, 100% is simple. But reality wise, what is the job market? That is what you have to think always. Easy will never ever give you easy options. Okay, so when you are doing a little bit hard, things are whatever wherever you are seeing some difficult and people are wherever people are spending some time means definitely that will give better results. That is how you have to think it. Okay, so this is what about the where Java is involving and why, what are the Java opportunities available. Also, I just told you definitely with respect to application development. Okay, with respect to application development, I don't know whether I'll try to make some report tomorrow. Application development preference says over programming languages like that. So you can explore the things you are having nowadays internet. Okay, then automatically if people will tell you, okay, what are the, see these are all are used in the mobile language point of view. I am thinking only Java versus Python point of view I am talking about. See, Java is the popular language. So application development because high scalability cross platform, that is what high scalability in the sense performance only. Scalability means performance. Memory management point of view, Java is always better. So this is all saying by the okay, artificial intelligence provided by the Google. That is what they are saying. Java is better. See, they are itself telling Python is popular for the artificial intelligence programming, not regular programming, not regular application development. Wherever artificial intelligence is involved. So for example, assume tomorrow people are not trusting artificial intelligence and okay, artificial intelligence is going away from the market. Okay, because people are not encouraging artificial intelligence. Even nowadays also people are against to the artificial intelligence. Sometimes artificial intelligence will may fail. So now people are not implementing artificial intelligence projects. Then again Python will go down. Because Python itself came up because of artificial intelligence. Otherwise Python is 30 years back itself Python is available in the market. But last 5 years only people are using Python. Or last 7-8 years I can say. But before that nobody knows about Python. Even in Amirpet also nobody teaches Python. That means there is no market. If a training is not happened in the Hyderabad, that means the tool is that technology is not at nowhere is using. That is how you can simple logic. But Python is available from 30 years. Java is released after Python only. But still why Java got is performance, scalability, security. There are so many reasons. So is it clear now? Any doubts? Now you can realize why you are learning the Java, why we are learning the Java, what is the importance of learning Java, even though it is taking some longer time. See, as a businessman itself, he is spending a lot of amount, taking longer time to get his software application with respect to Java. Similarly, Python point of view, within less cost, he is getting the application and within less time he is getting. Because Python is very easy to learn and as well as do the coding also. Java is a little bit difficult. Now, I'm not saying like, but if you are doing regular practice, Java is also becoming easy. Okay, so I'll discuss those details tomorrow in tomorrow's session, how to make the things and all with respect to Java point of view. So, but what's happening in future? That is what the drawbacks of the future. Okay, here advantages of the future. So think about the future, not about currently what you are doing. It's up to your choice. Okay, notes drive link I'll create tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So there is, I will share all these generally. Yeah, I'll give you that point also. Let me do one thing. Yeah, so notes I'll create Google Drive like this generally. Okay, people whoever just coming registered with us. So generally we'll create Google Drive links and we'll share it with the students. Okay, like this. The entire things will come to you, like the images, whatever I'm just discussing in the notepad. Sorry, in this paint, right? So all the images will come every with respect to every topic, whatever I'm just explaining the flow diagrams and all. So like that we will share and I will share the running notes also. Generally I'm making the running notes, right? So this running notes also we will share it with you. So once you are registered happening and all, okay, so like this the entire running notes will come back to you and I'll give you the soft materials and I'll give you the classroom examples also. Whatever you are making every day in the classroom, every day will be uploaded on same day and you can download from here, you can refer from here, and you can refer from here, and you can do the practice along with the regulatory training, and we will provide you the recordings also. So that's what, just if you need more information, just reach out this number, so my team will give you all the information. Okay, so this is what the number, you can just reach out to this number, they will provide you all the information whatever you want. Okay, so just note down this number and reach out here. And when it comes to the, yes, Java full stack point of view, so this is what my curriculum, we are going with the core Java, we are going with the React JS, the popular front end framework, front end point of view, advanced Java, SQL, database point of view. I'll tell you tomorrow where SQL also coming under the picture. So I'll take small explanation tomorrow, and then we will start actual core Java programming. So then we will go for the Spring Boot, and then we will go for the microservices. Okay. So if you want, just give me a moment. Naukari.com. See why people ask Spring Boot, right? Yeah, I'll tell you what is Spring Boot tomorrow. But when it comes to the Spring Boot, whether you need to learn the Spring Boot or not, that is what I'm trying to show you. Now I verified in the Naukari only as Java jobs. Okay, only as Java jobs. Okay, so that means now observe here whether leave about the experience. What is being asked in the market? Java microservices. Java microservices. Spring Boot. Java Spring. Java Spring microservices. Java microservices. Java. Okay, somewhat. I mean, if you open this one also internally, it will be there. Okay, similarly, Java Spring. That nothing but Spring Boot. Java Spring Boot. Java Spring Boot. So that means what you understood, guys. If you are learning only Java, there is no way of getting job. Okay, if you know only Java, very less amount of chances you are going to get the job. Because along with the Java, if you see out of, I opened very quickly Java search I given, I did not given Spring Boot, but they are expecting every company, Oracle expecting, so on, so Infosys is expecting, TCS, HCL is expecting Spring Boot and microservices knowledge. That means what is the point I would like to make here? It is learning alone core Java is nowhere useful for you until and unless you are learning Spring Boot and microservices. Mandatorily, Spring Boot knowledge is important. Even though you are a fresher, so as a fresher, do I need to learn, focus on all these things? Means I am telling you, with my recruitment experience also, we used to recruit the students, I mean, experienced people into my projects and all, right? People who don't have minimum knowledge in the Spring Boot, we will never ever take these profiles also. We will not schedule interviews also. So there is no use. That's what. See, I'm not telling. Naukari itself telling with respect to each and every software company. Go any Java job, they will ask Spring Boot, Java Spring Boot, Java Spring Boot, Java Spring Boot. So now realize what microservices advantage here it is. Even if you go as a fresher also, okay, even if you are giving zero experience also, I don't know where it is. Then also they will ask you minimum Spring Boot. Okay. So yeah, experience here you have, right? 1 year experience I'll give. See, 0 to 1 year of experience also. What Java point of view? Java developer, core Java and all. If you go here, Hibernate, yeah, these are all things will come. Java Spring. Okay, so like that. If you go inside the details, they will ask you Spring Boot knowledge. At least minimum knowledge, like that they will ask. See, Spring Boot, 1 to 4 years, Java Spring Boot, microservices Spring Boot. So that means now realize the reality. That is what the thing. So learning alone core Java is not, but strong fundamental knowledge in the core Java will help you to understand Spring Boot and microservices very easily. So that means in your point of view, every aspect is important. So core Java point of view, you should be good. Core Java point of view. So advanced Java, SQL, Spring Boot and microservices. This is the PDF. We will share it with you if anyone wants the course content. So these are entire things will be taken. Sometimes classes will happen parallelly, guys. Okay, I'll take Java and front end will be taken by other person, my friend only. So parallelly, 1 hour this one, 1 hour that one, like that. We will conduct the classes. We know that at what time what we have to involve with respect to entire full stack modules. So based on that, we will plan the course and we will give the. So generally, what I will do is I will provide the assignments also. Whatever the candidates, whoever is just registered with us, we used to provide a number of assignments and as part of our Google Drives. So this is previous batch. Okay. What notes, running notes. So I used to provide assignments like this, everyday assignments, and this running notes point of view I'll give like every topic wise assignments, weekly assignments and all. I'll share it with them. So this is all the previous batch notes. I'm not saying like whatever I'm just displaying here it is. Okay. And I'll provide you the material also with respect to each and every module. So if anyone wants this PDF also, just reach out to our number. So even number also I already written, right? Note down that, and in the description also you will find out, so that you will get all this information also. Any doubts? So just if you have any doubts, let us know. We will try to connect with you and we will try to fix it. And just come back to us if you are more interested. Okay. So I'll start tomorrow onwards. That's what I told you. The entire technical details is already started. It's not demos. It's already real time training only. It's all about already training. So don't miss the tomorrow class also. Just okay. Yeah, I think PDF chat box I can send it. Let me do try on that. Yeah, I am sending file. Is it file? Yeah, file. Okay, I am sending in the chat box. Good idea. I mean, yeah. So I sent in the chat box also with respect to where in a Zoom chat box. So you can download from there also. People whoever joined in the Zoom. Okay, so from there you just download. I sent it to everyone and verify it and come back to me. And if you need more information how my training will be goes or how my teaching will be, you want to know, just you can go with the YouTube channel called as Dilip IT Academy. Just search with that. Okay, so automatically you will come to know that how my things will happen. Okay, the way how I am taking the training and all, you will come to know that. So this is the channel generally I am dealing. So from here also you will come to know that. So you just go through the sessions, whatever I'm just taking here, so that you will come to know that how things are happening with respect to my training, and you can realize, and based on that, you can take the decision and you can join with us. Okay, let's connect on tomorrow also, and I'll take technical discussions today, tomorrow also with respect to Java programming language. What is SQL, where it is involving, and what is Spring Boot, what is microservices. I'll provide awareness tomorrow, and then third day onwards, the regular core Java classes will start. Okay. So any doubts you can ask me now. Next 5 minutes, I'll close the session so you can ask the doubts now. Yeah, for Java, please give assignments for all people. Then yeah, I in the online also see when people are attending on YouTube or maybe only until core Java point of view I'm talking. So I'll give just explanation one or two assignments point of view, but tracking assignments and all I'll take care of my registered people and all. We will give solutions and we will make separate material section and everything for them. Okay, but just discussing one or assignments for topic wise, see it's a regular class. It's not just like that. I'll go as usual. The core Java itself will take 3 months of time, including Java 8 features. Okay. Yeah, Desh Raj Pradhan, if you are registering with us, then we will give you the all previous recordings also. Even you will get recordings also. People whoever is registered with us, we will share everyday recordings also, like this, day 1, day 2, day 3. So it is lifetime access we will provide generally. So like this, I'll provide entire every session, front end, back end recordings you will get as a lifetime access point of. Okay. So notes also you'll get, material, software material also you'll get. So these are all batches I completed earlier. Spring Boot microservices. If you observe here, these are all notes I completed in the Naresh IT also earlier. But it's okay. I'm just going right now in on my own. Okay. So just reach out to this number. We will connect with you if you want any further information going on. Okay. Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks to everyone. Let's connect on tomorrow. Yeah, placements. Yeah, one more point, right? Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, this is a good point. Generally, I'll tell you one more reality here it is. I'll discuss this point tomorrow. Maybe we are running out of the time, right? But yeah, just connect with tomorrow also. I'll give more elaboration about the placement, but I'll give you one shortcut. I mean, I'll give you one small short explanation about the placements. Yes, people are asking about what is the placements. So in my aspect, whatever the people are saying like 100% placements is 100% fraud. Okay, 100% fraud. So if really that is happens with respect to 100% placement in a software training institute, then only in entire world only one software in training institute will be there. Why there are other training units are existed in the sense because it's not possible to show 100% placements. So no companies will come to any training institute, okay, I'll recruit only your students like that. No company will do that. And no training in even training institutes are going to the so and so companies, like somewhat little bit popular companies. I'm not saying like startup companies or something like data entry companies. I'm not saying about proper, okay, identified software companies. So if you are going to them and we are asking I'll give you the students, they will say like I don't want students from one training institute. We have forums, global forums. We will take the talent, we will hire the talent. So they will hire always talent from the open market. So that means their intention here it is, there are so many talented people are there outside of the in the world outside of your training institute also. So we will make a job openings, and whoever comes us, whoever is giving the better performance interview point of view, whatever it is, we will hire them from the open market. Like that people will take. But generally in this scenario what will happen, for example, in this case your knowledge is matter. So that's why what I'm trying to say here it is, I don't have any guarantee for 100% placement, but what I can do is I'll make 100% placement ready point of view. That means, okay, assistance point of view. So that means generally what I will do is I'll conduct the mock interviews for every student. I'll show you that one also right now. I'm taking every weekends, every Saturday. I reserved for mock interviews. I'm taking every Saturday now, already I'm doing that. Okay, and I'll make profile building point of view. I'll conduct some workshop internal to my students. I'll take them one session and I'll ask them how to make the profile, how to make the keywords. So by using my 12 years of experience as a panel member also, I'll tell them like what are the advantages they have to take care and all. For example, if you see here, even in the channel also, one of the student video I posted, so he agreed to post in the YouTube. So that's what. So that is what all about the what mock interviews I conducted for my students only. So if you go here, so that is what I'm just conducting offline. What see, this is all mock interviews, students, and one more. This is also student. He got job in Mumbai now. I mean, he's working in Mumbai now. So after this, he got the job and he went to Mumbai. So that is what I'm trying to say. Like that, I used to take for every student. I have special slots for mock interviews every weekend itself. By the time your training is completed, then I will start mock interviews for everyone. So like that, I will make placement assistance and I will make you ready for attending interviews point of view. But I'm not showing you, so 100% is placement guarantee. I'm not showing you any opportunities. But generally, whenever come to know that any openings, any companies, if any links are there, those information we are collecting and we are sharing. But not like I'm take you into a job. I'm not giving that guarantee. But I am guarantee for out of all these things, my suggestion is always I am guarantee for 100% knowledge point of view. I'll give you. This is sorry. This is damn sure with respect to industry standards. That means why I am using industry standards in the sense what is happening in the current software industry. That is what we will teach you. It's not like 10 year 20 years back whatever happened in the industry, whatever the knowledge they are having, they are teaching. That is what not happens here. So what is right now happening, that is what we will teach you, like Java 8 features, like Spring Boot microservices point of view. Okay, so any aspect how requirements will happen in the current market nowadays. So I'll take that in such a way about the training point of view. So I'll give 100% as knowledge guarantee, but not 100% as placement guarantee, but I'll give 100% as assistance again. So that is what my training. So if you are agree with that, then only you can come back to us. Yeah, I'll try to consider your point, Sai Krishna. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, sorry. I'll consider your point to Sai Krishna. Within 1 or 2 days, I'll create some drive links and all. I'll try to do that. Okay. So let's do that. I'll consider that and I'll let you know the information within 1 or 2 days. Okay. Any doubts for any other peoples? I'm going to wind up this session now within 1 minute. If you are having any doubts also, I'll take tomorrow also. On the same time, tomorrow also the class will start 7:30 a.m. It's a regular class now onwards. Every day 7:30 a.m. Fee discounts and all, that's what. You just reach out to this number, Srikar. Okay. So that's what, any fee information and all, you just reach out to this number. They will provide you all the information on this. Okay. One to one, you just reach out to this number, then you will get all the details. So let's connect on tomorrow and let's see more information about Spring Boot and microservices tomorrow also as an overview. Thanks to everyone.